can you talk about some of the wins you've seen from some of your most successful clients? I mean, especially being a consultant, you probably have your hand in a lot of different things, and just interested to see or
Well, I
hear.
mean, just in the last probably 5 or 7 years, I mean, my clients have portfolios of more than 2.5 billion. So,
Mm,
I mean, but I can't take credit for those, right? Those aren't all my wins. Some of them,
hmm
I have a piece of, but not all of them. Um,
hmm
I would say probably one of the best stories that comes to mind is kind of a SME story where a gentleman came to me. He's a healthcare provider, and he has unique equipment and credentials to be able to support in during disasters, healthcare during wildfire disasters. And nobody was buying it. He didn't know who to talk to. So we did some research, identified here's the agency that would be most interested in what you have to sell. That guy had one meeting. I introduced him to the small business liaison there. He had one or two meetings, came out with a 3-year BPA um, to provide medical support on site. That was a huge win. He didn't have to bid on any solicitations. He solved a problem um, and presented the solution to the person that had the problem, and he got the contract. So that doesn't always happen in construction, but what is a thing in construction are, those simplified acquisition contracts. Could be micro purchases, probably not too many, but a lot of simplified acquisitions. That's a very easy playground. Some smaller quick wins to generate past performance. Now, that particular client is not at all interested in any other contracts. But sometimes it's not always about the dollar value. Sometimes it's about the story and, creating that generational wealth. He's the only guy that can do that. He's the only human that can provide that service currently today. So he's a single source provider.
Yeah, that's awesome. So the BPA, that's blanket purchase agreement. So those
Yes.
are pretty cool. So did he have like any designations, or he was just the only provider, so he was able to get a sole source because of that
It's not something that had
being
ever
a
been purchased before.
wow, that's awesome. That's crazy.